What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I am back with another video. Listen, before I start today's video, all the links to everything that I'm doing is down below in the description box. The live stream, the website. Those of you who keep asking about my gamer tag, everything is down below in the description box. Like I said, the live stream that I do with the broadband bully. Shout out to my man Kareem, aka Post Up. Everything's down below in the description box. Um, we're gonna have some fun with this. I haven't done a video like this in a long time. I'm choking, man. I was drinking a damn Red Bull. Now sometimes I slide down the wrong tube. How you say the wrong pipe. But anyway, like I said, we're gonna have some fun with this right here. What I find funny is, and let's be clear of this, okay? And this is my disclaimer. Before you get on me and start saying, well, Next Gen, you're bringing up all these old videos to me and saying, I thought you said resolution didn't matter. Frames per second didn't matter. You know, it's silly for console gamers to be arguing over resolution. Yes, I've said that time and time and time again. I have. Let's be clear this. I have said this, okay? I'm not negating this. But we also have to look at, say, the flip side of the coin. And we know what's been driving this console generation. Console war, I'm sorry. Each AAA multiplayer game that released for the last since 2013, you had confirmed 1080p 30 frames on the PlayStation 4. Either the Xbox was 720p or 900p, right? And I remember such sites saying 900p is so blurry and this and that. And then you even had, now listen, I'm not talking about what the things that me, Crap, Mooch, and all of us do on our respective channels. I'm not talking about that. But you had the higher ups of Sony tweet out that 1080p makes you a better gamer. And listen, I can't make this up. Now, for real, I'm just giving you a little backdrop, okay? So when you see me in my bag, I haven't been, listen, I've been pretty even toned. I haven't been in my bag for a while. You know what I mean? I've been a little, little behind the weather. You know, I got into a major car accident, had 2 major surgeries. So your boy's kind of been, a little ill. I mean, I haven't been in my bag in a while. I haven't taken you guys to the church of Next Gen in a very, very long time. So Microsoft come on and announce the Pro, right? Of course. These same people that are saying that multi-plats will be, there was no, I'm sorry, there's not going to be a huge difference between games on the Pro versus the Xbox One X, all right? It's not going to be a huge difference. That was a huge difference between 1.3 teraflops to 1.8. Now, really, we're talking about 2 whole teraflops. 6 teraflops versus, 4. 9 gigs of RAM. I'm sorry, 9 gigs of DDR5 RAM, clocked at about 326 gigabytes per second. The Pro has about, I think, about 5 allocated to gaming, clocked at 219. Huge difference. Much better CPU with DirectX 12 built and baked in on the motherboard, okay? Let's be clear of this. So with all that, you guys are saying that, multi-plats are going to look the same because both consoles are going to use the checkerboard rendering. And let's be clear this, so there's checkerboard rendering on PC too. I think Ubisoft's first game may have been Rainbow Six technology, all right? But I said this. I said even no one again, no one listens to me, but I don't care. But no one listens, all right? It sounds like I'm that crazy preacher that be downtown with the Bible in one hand and the tall can of beer and the brown. No, I'm sorry, not the beer, but the wine and the brown people back drinking and talking about Revelation. Jesus is coming back. This is what you guys act like I am. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you look at me like I'm this crazy guy when I tell you these things. And I mean, I've been telling you guys for years, resolution does not give you better graphics, okay? So now it's starting to come out. You know what I mean? Developers are starting to speak. We're getting the list of games. And off the back, I'm gonna go to this list of games. And I'm just let me increase the screen size here. Okay, we're gonna have some fun with this, okay? I was going to do a videos and earlier I said I've been working a lot behind the scenes with the broadband bullies, the live stream, had some stuff, some really great news to get to you guys pretty soon. I've been doing. That's why I haven't been doing any videos. I've been working. I've been writing, ma. I'm exciting, ma. But let's get to this. We're gonna have some fun with this, okay? We're gonna have some fun with this, okay? It says here, list of games that currently run better on the Xbox One X than the PlayStation 4 Pro. This is as of July 13th, and there are more games to be announced. Uh, but I'm just gonna let me scroll down here because I don't think you guys are really getting the picture here. Okay, let's go down. Okay, let's go down. Let's have fun with this. Okay, we got Anthem. Resolution 2160p, 30 frames per second. Unclear the resolution on the PS4 Pro. Also, 30 frames per second. They're both using checkerboarding. Okay. We got to start to stand out here, but also too, this one here is using. We all seen the Anthem gameplay trailer, and that was confirmed to be running on the Xbox One X. To be clear, this okay? Not a high-tech PC. It was confirmed by EA and BioWare to Digital Foundry. They have the video on their channel. So that the game was running on the Xbox One X. Now, listen, I just want to say this here. We've been in this generation since 2013. We have yet to see a game with that level of detail, texture shaders, lighting, and on a console tip. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about PC. You know, you PC guys always like to, put your two cents. I'm just talking about consoles here, okay? So, just to be clear, this, okay? And I told you guys that now, again, the Xbox doesn't have any games. Crap this, fine. We can go back and forth about who has the better exclusive. You say tomato, I say tomato, but we all share in common of the multiplex. Y'all gonna get this work, right? We all share in common the multiplex, right? And I've said this since 2013. My right-handed God, my right-handed God. I've told you guys this since 2013, right? And what's I give Sony, I give them the pat off my back. They took, how you say, a page of the Donnie B playbook. They had the better version of the multiplex, and it was kind of easy to develop before the PlayStation 4 Pro. It had a unified memory, and Microsoft chose to stick with the ESRAM. We all know the story in the backdrop, okay? Let's scroll down here. Ark Survival Evolved. Resolution 1080p, 60 frames per second. Resolution 1080p, 30 frames per second. Note, better effects on the Xbox One X. Now, let's pause here. If you go back to the interview, you know what I mean? What did he say? The Xbox One X is able to run the game in ultra or epic settings, where the PS4 Pro is going to run the game in medium settings. And what the settings means with all the bells and the whistles in effect, okay? That's just one, okay? It's just one. And the console is just coming out. Could you imagine 2 years from now? I mean, honestly, all jokes aside, the Xbox One X is going to put his foot all in the PS4 Pro's ass. Now you guys are saying, "Well, no. Wait, Sony's already working on the PlayStation 5." I mean, shit, y'all just got the Pro last year. Y'all already talking about the PlayStation 5? Come on now. Oh, you mean like, come on. We ain't gonna do this. Listen, who ain't gonna do this here? All right, let's go down. Assassin's Creed, 2160p, 30 frames, unclear on the Pro, 30 frames, and we're gonna see. But just say I know somebody, the game looks better and runs better on the Xbox One X. But we're gonna leave that there, okay? Dishonored 2, 2160p, 30 frames per second on the Xbox One X, 1440p, 30 frames per second, maybe checkable. I just want to leave that there, right? And you guys are saying, they're both going to checkerboard, and I told you guys that then. Just say, even if they're both going to use checkerboarding, right? Just check it out, just for shits and giggles. I told you this. No one believed me, right? I said to you, that doesn't mean that they're going to checkerboard from the same resolution. You understand that? One may be checkerboard from 1200p, 1400p. Another one may be checkerboard from 2160p. It's a big difference. And on top of that, you still have the better textures on the Xbox One version. You ask me, why is that, Charlie Brown? Why? Why? Why is this, Charlie Brown? What is this madness that you speak of these textures? Now, we all just seen the video from Digital Foundry talking about the 4K assets. It's been code, code name. It's the It's what gives you the better graphics. Okay, I'm not gonna even go into that, but I've been telling you that shit there for a while now. But let's go back to this, right? So 1440p, 2160p. You guys made a big deal from 900p to 1080p. Right? You remember that? 900 next gen 900p. Do you guys remember that? Do you hear me in the bag? We're gonna have some fun with this here. We're not done. We're not done. Doomed. 2160p, 60 frames a second. The PlayStation 4 Pro 1080p, 60 frames a second. Maybe checkerboard. Uh. Elder Scrolls Online 2160p. They're both for 2160p. Okay. Better textures, better access been confirmed on the Xbox. But listen, even the ones that have been confirmed, they have been confirmed. The Xbox One are going to run these games with a much higher texture, 4K. And why is that? Because it has a higher memory bandwidth. So you guys, again, you start looking, well, it's not that big of a jump from 42, but it's a lot more that goes along with that. You're talking about 5 gigs of RAM that are clocked at, at a much lower speed at 219 to 9 gigabytes of GDDR5 RAM. Remember that guys was running around praising that GDDR5? I remember shit, man. This console war, it's crazy. At the beginning of this, like first 2 years of the console cycle, for sure, you guys were running around treating GDDR5 RAM like it was an exclusive. You don't know how many times and how many debates that you do it for shits and giggles that you guys threw up in my face. This is GDDR5 RAM. But guess what now? What did Phil say? We hear you. This is the console you guys have been asking for. Sure enough. So guess what? Hey, this console damn near has double the RAM of the Pro at a much higher memory bandwidth. And you guys are going to come in my comment section and tweet me all on Twitter that the games are not going to be a difference? Come on, man. Listen, we're not going to do this. Listen, I may just go pony for a little while. I told you before, I might just listen, whip out my alter ego and go pony just to give you guys in hand because you guys don't know how to do this console war thing. You guys don't know how to damage control right. You guys are arguing against the obvious. You know what you sound like? I remember me being in Sunday school, just I'm going off bar here. And me hearing the story, my man with the low top, leather sandals that got swallowed by the whale, Noah, went on to preach about it 3 days later. This is what this shit sounds like to me. Listen, shit sounds crazy. I mean, that story sounded crazy to me when I was 6 years old. I said, damn, don't a whale or a fish got gills? Isn't the water coming into his stomach when he breathes out? Like, what the hell's going on here? But so I digress. But this is what you guys sound like. You, he got the whole world in his hand. Listen, God, we're not gonna do this today. Look, y'all gonna get this work. Man. Another one, F1 2017, 2160, unclear on the PlayStation 4 Pro. Farmers later. Yeah, better performance on the Xbox One. I don't care about that. Final Fantasy 15. Now listen, I have a still shot photo of the comparison. I don't know if you're supposed to. It was given to me by a certain individual. I haven't seen anyone on the internet, but it was, sometime I be in these conversations and stuff. Like I tell you this all the time, right? And it was looking, and they had a side because we really haven't seen any side by side comparisons of PS4 Pro titles running the same game as the Xbox One X. And when I tell you that it's night and day, comparing Final Fantasy 15 on the Pro compared to the Xbox One X, it's night and day. Night and day. Honestly, this is not even joking. It makes the Pro version look like a PS3 title. Like I'm not jiving. Now listen here, this ain't no job. This is the Lord's word. Like I'm dead ass. I'm serious. It makes it looks like a PS3 title. Like it's that big of a difference. Let me go down. Shall I digress? There's so more. There's so many, man. Now this has been confirmed. Here go up. Here's a big one. Here's a big, major multi-plat that's coming out this holiday season. Shadow of War. The voice of that game is dog shit. Listen, come on now. And you guys just listen. I remember it was running better on the PS4 at the start of the generation. This game came out in 2015. You guys were praising, oh my gosh, Shadow of War, this, that, and the other. Confirmed 2160p on the Xbox One, 30 frames per second. Upscale. Oh shit, upscale. I know you. I know you guys ain't out there upscaling. I know you're not out there upscaling. Listen, I can't make this. I remember. Listen, you lucky I'm not a weirdo and I don't hold on to comments. I do have a list of some things. So I'm gonna go back and expose some of these guys. You know, I mean, you guys was calling me next gen upscale and all this weird shit, making these little thumbnails, these little me with my picture and stuff next to a next, with upscale. Like, yo, you guys were bugging. But we doing this thing here native. You guys said, give me 1080p or give me death. Give me 4K or give me your grandmother. Listen, I'm not jobbing here. Upscale, right? Undecided frame rate, designed for the Xbox One X. Well, Sony is the console market leader, and we got parity. You guys remember that? Assassin's Creed. Hashtag no parity. And you remember me. For those of you that have been here for a while, you know what I'm talking about. Some of you guys may be new. I went out there. I remember me. I remember me. I was like a little black boy out there on the battlefield with my little Bible in my hand and said, "Go tell it on the mountain." And I said, again, I'm gonna tell you this, guys, for the last time. Maybe you will start to get it now. You'll be surprised who watches your videos. And since I've been doing YouTube, I'm gonna give you the story again because a lot of you guys don't know. Now, my opinion is my opinion. Okay, I can never be wrong about my opinion. And the stories that I do, the videos I do stories on, or what's from IGN or whatever, and I go out there and voice my opinion on that. So I can never be wrong about anything. It's my opinion. I'm reporting or giving my opinion about a story that's on the internet. All right. Even with the Joe Montana, I think it's funny though, but I was souped up. I didn't make the story up. It was an article on the internet that we all gave our opinion on. But shall I digress? But Assassin's Creed was 900p on the Xbox One and 900p on the PlayStation 4. This is while pretty much every game that was coming out on the PS4 was 1080p, and it was 900p on the Xbox One. I think Microsoft might even have the marketing rights for that game right there, Assassin's Creed, if I'm not mistaken, right? And I remember the big YouTubers, the Boogie, shout out to Boogie, my man too. Nothing against him. All these guys, Rich with you, take you saying, DirectX 12 is not gonna do shit for the Xbox One. Rich, you my man. Rich, you my favorite white boy. Listen, we all right, Rich, my man. But I remember this, right? And then again, I was given a little tidbit information. And listen, one thing about me, I never claim to be industry inside. I don't. That shit is corny to me. But again, I sometimes I am privy to certain things or certain information. You know what I mean? A lot of shit, you know what the guys on the show, a lot of things I don't even talk about. The reason why, because I told you guys, I am a gold mouth. I am what you call an underachiever. I am a lot of things. A lot of times I get slid a lot of stuff in my inbox or my emails or on Twitter or even to my phone. Like I remember, I just let out there. I told you guys the launch date of Titanfall 2 months before EA did. That was a little gem, and I didn't know what the hell I was talking about then too. I was kind of called everything but a child of God. But anyway, listen. And I did remember me doing a video, and I said maybe because this is what I was told by a developer. Maybe it's not the console's GPU. He said maybe it's their CPU. Why? Because because some game engines are more GPU heavy than they are CPU heavy. And then you have, I believe it was the Snowdrop engine they were using. Was it Snowdrop or something? Or the Unity engine, whatever they were using for Assassin's Creed, is CPU heavy. And we all know that the the Xbox One and the PS4 had very anemic CPUs, mobile CPUs, but actually the Xbox Ones was a little bit more beefier than the PlayStation 4s. Not much, but they were not said this. So maybe it's the PlayStation 4 version holding the Xbox One back. Oh my God, the shitstorm that I got. Then it comes out, Digital Foundry, and then Ubisoft got and said, no, it's not the console's GPU. They're more than the powers. It's their CPUs, right? But you remember that hashtag no parity? This generation has been crazy. No parity. Remember that. No parity, right? So that's what the whole thing with the Destiny 2, like the parity thing. Like, we're not going to do this, right? Because again, and listen, you can be a PlayStation guy, you can be an Xbox guy. I own every console, and I don't want the Xbox holding the PlayStation back, and I don't want the PlayStation holding the Xbox back. It is what it is, right? I remember me asking a certain developer. No, fuck. I'm gonna tell you the game. You guys know I'm a big 2K fan, and we 2K basketball fan, and I'm friends with, not saying friends, but I'm okay with a couple of guys over there, right? That, sometimes we DM each other, or whatever. And I buy both versions of the games usually every year. My son is a pony. I admit that. I've been admitted that, right? My son, he's not in the closet. He's a flaming pony. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And I said to you guys, no, I'm sorry. I said to them, I said, if Microsoft give you guys access to dedicated servers. I remember that was one of the talking points of Microsoft's E3 2013 and stuff. The Zor and the state that developers can use it. All the games can be on dedicated servers that choose to be. And I remember I used to use that as part of my debates and my damage control. Listen, it is what it is. I was out there selling that shit, right? I was out there selling it in droves. And I asked the developer, I said, if Microsoft gives you guys access to this, why aren't you using it? You know what he said? And listen, and I listen, I don't need with the exposed stuff. Like I'm saying, I'm a real dude. I don't do that, right? He said to me, this developer said to me, he said it wouldn't be fair to Sony and their fans if they were to use those servers. If I'm lying, I'm flying. So we're not gonna talk about, tell what was right is right, what's wrong was wrong. And I remember me going back talking to crapping about this, like, yo, this is bullshit. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, though. I'm gonna keep going because this shit here it's it's funny as hell, man. World of Tanks, 20 minutes. I mean, it's no dead man. And again, listen, I listen. I don't even have to. Oh my God, Titan. Remember Titanfall 2? Oh, 2160p, 1440p on the PS4. I can go on and on and on. Uh-oh, the surge. 16 without listen. Look, I remember you guys teasing me about the Xbox having all these weird resolutions, 792p. And I used to laugh along with you guys. I never heard of 792p, 729. I never heard of 900p. What the hell is 1620p? Fuck, you mean? So this how we doing it? My God has the mighty fallen. 1620p? You mad at no, my man. But so I digress, man. You guys get the picture of what I'm trying to say here. So for those of you that keep coming back in my comment section saying that they're gonna run games the same, they're gonna look the same, it's a huge difference. A big difference. It's a big difference, you know? It is what it is. And then those well, the PlayStation 5 is going to come out and stop. It should. It's another generation. But it's already been confirmed that Microsoft is already working on the successor to the Xbox One X, so they could probably meet Sony head up. And I mean, again, I told you guys this in 2014. I said when it comes to hardware, again, never will Microsoft be outdone. Some of you guys may remember me saying this, right? And I heard this from when I say this, a lot of when I get a lot of my stuff, I get it from a third party developer. When I say third, I'm not talking about some small. I'm talking about you think about the top three, whether it's Activision, EA, can be another one, Ubisoft, or another one, Rockstar or 2K. It works at one of them. Me and the guys are really tight, real cool. He said, when it comes to hardware, no longer will Microsoft ever be outdone, ever. You know. Now again, when it comes down multiplats rule. Let's be clear of this. The greatest Horizon Zero Dawn is. Who's talking about Horizon Zero Dawn? The greatest Zelda was or is. Who's talking about Zelda? We all gonna be talking about Destiny 2, Red Dead Redemption 2, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Call of Duty. What else is coming out? 2K, the Maddens, and all those games will run and look better graphically on the Xbox One X. So I digress. Xbox fans, it's okay. Stand up in the pews and rejoice. It's our time to shine. You know what I mean? And listen, for those of my Bible thumpers, I'll shout out my voice show. It says there in the mighty scriptures, the meek shall inherit the earth. And we've been the meek for the last 3 to 4 years. We've been the butt of everyone's jokes. We've been laughed at. We've been ridiculed. You know what I mean? Ridiculed. It's our time. Oh my God, that we play on the mighty console, the Xbox One X. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, baby Jesus. This is your boy Next Gen. It's been fun. It's been real. Do me a favor. Again, if you're just joining, hit the like button, share the video. Unless I'm just getting started. I'm letting you know right now, if you're sensitive, All you do is talk about hardware. Listen. Shut the fuck up. All you do is talk about hardware. What about the game? Do me a favor. This generation has not been about games. This generation has been about power and resolution. My God. Not even graphics. Power and resolution. All right? Let's be clear. This is not all Sony had for the first 3 years was Bloodborne and The Last of Us Uncharted. I'm sorry, The Last of Us Remastered. That's all you had for the first 3 years. Bloodborne and The Last of Us Remastered, okay? All right? Every game y'all hyped up about being a Drive Club are going to be the Forza killer. Dog shit. You know? The Order 1886 will be the Gears of War killer. Dog shit. Remember this? Killzone was to be the Halo killer. Dog shit. Knack was going to be the Mario killer. Dog shit. Next gen, what? Shut the fuck up. I'm just saying, you guys have drawn your line. You guys have drawn your line in the sand. I have 15 PS4s and 7 X. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? I don't hear about that. I don't hear about your 15 PS4s. I don't hear about your 7 Xbox Ones. I don't want to hear about the 4K TV that you bought in Taco Bell in the parking lot. I don't hear about none of that shit. You guys are going to get this work. You guys are going to get this work. And listen, I told you the book of Job had been on me. I got into a really bad car accident. I had a knot on my head by the size of the Gujarat in goddamn Egypt. I was concussed. I was talking slow. Shout out to my brothers from Broadband and Bully. My mouth was twisted like Bobby Brown. The niggas told me I had a stroke. Shit was crazy. Then I had a tumor removed from my shoulder and my chest. Your boy been going. When I say the book of Job had been on me, the book of Job had been on me. Okay? But listen, on my deathbed, I heard you guys whispering. It was like, next gen, don't die. I said, I can't. The Xbox One X is coming. Okay. On the surgery table, I want the flat line. We went flat. We said, boop. I'm at the pearly gates, right? I mean, with all black on, right? Black, remember with all black. I get to the gates. Said, my child, I'm here as always. I said, listen, I know you want me, big fella, but the Xbox One X is coming out in November, and I gotta make fun of the ponies. He said, your work is not through there on Earth. So he sends me back to Earth, right? I died on the table, right? Come back, right? Resurrected, and I'm here in the church next gen. You guys are going to get this work. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm going to be cutting the. Do me a favor, right? Anyway, enough of that. Like I said in the description thing below, you might can't see it now. I have all the links to the good stuff that I'm doing, working with a big sponsor behind the scenes. Hopefully, if that works through, I'm going to be big stuff for the things that I'm doing. And I should have another little something small for all the shows that I do. I'm working on a way to combine them all, whether it be the BGST, the multiplayer, Xbox Beast Fire, and either broadband bullies. Everybody that I rock out with, you know what I mean? Because, and I'm sorry, this is a little sidebar. I just want to say this. I get called a lot of things. And listen, this is, I don't, you know what I mean? I'm this, I'm a lie, I'm all types of, I'm everything but a child of God, right? And I said, we're going to start this move, hashtag cut your cameras on, right? It is what it is, right? Everything that I take what I have, you guys see behind me. Well, we didn't see your PC. Why? Because it was a bet. $150, and I never got paid. And again, I can't be cyberbullied, but that's neither here or there, right? But everybody that you see rocking out with me, been people, subscribers of mine that took up the comment section, and whatever they went on to do outside of that, I'm very, very proud of them. Shout out to my man Show. I think I met Show the first day the Xbox One X came out. He invited me to a party. I told him to hop on a live stream with me. But this is how I am. You know what I mean? I got all the ideas in the world. I just never do anything with them. And finally, putting everything together. I got the time. I'm doing it. I'm going to try to. You know what I mean? But we're going to have fun with this. No, and shout out to you guys that have been rocking out with me, that have been supporting me from day one. Even the weirdos, man. I appreciate it, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like I said, I'm about to live stream in about 5 minutes, Halo, Gears, or whatever. Come join the live stream. We're gonna finish this conversation. But here's the link, like I said, to my live stream. I'm gonna leave it here. 2547. I'm gonna leave the link right there. If you're not following me on Mixer, I'm sorry, that's not it. That's Mix. That's not me. Hold on. Apologize. Hold up. Wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? There you go. This is me right here. Follow my live stream. I'm gonna have some fun. My live stream. They listen. I'm telling you. You talking about funny? You think it's nothing but I'm telling you, funny. All holes, but you're gonna no matter who you listen. You're gonna see everybody, a little in everybody within my live streams. That's part of the Xbox community. Whether I'm playing against them, whether I'm hiking or whatever. Like we be having a ball. That's the link right there to the mixer. You know what I mean? That and also too, we may do a show tonight. You know what I mean? I got some stuff that I have to give away. I got some codes, Xbox Live codes. I got EA access. I got a code, another code for Mafia 3. I got one for Drive. No, sorry, Forza Horizon 3. I got another code for Gears of War 4. I'm gonna start giving that stuff out, but I have something I'm doing. You know what I mean? You're gonna see why I held back some of the giveaways, but it's gonna be dope. Here's the link to the website. Also join, like I said before, to the most active person on the site in the forums. I give a game. You know, I'm gonna give a game to. You know what I mean? But anyway, there's the two links to my sites and the site and the mixer. I'm about to go on mixer in about 15 minutes or 10, 15 minutes. Well, this is your boy Next Gen 720. I'm out here. Do me a favor, hit the like button, tweet it out. Let's have some fun with this, man. Well, listen, like I said before, you guys are going to get this work. No, it's fun. It's fun, right? I know you ain't getting mad, right? I got 15 PS4s. You bought that TV from who? Yeah, I'm gonna beat Next Gen. I'm gonna put this TV in the Taco Bell parking lot. It ain't had no HD. Listen, like you can't make this shit up, right? Listen, you can't. But I'm the liar. Yeah, niggas out there buying stolen TVs in Taco Bell parking lot, but y'all call me a liar, right? But anyway, it's your boy Next Gen. I'm out of here, man. Thank you for rocking out with me.